And we go straight to Barcelona, the Catalan city, and we're dealing with two major issues right there in the city of Catalonia. Lewandowski refuses to sign a new Barca deal. There is no contract. He's not signing a new deal. He wants to leave out his present contract, which expires at the end of 2026 window. By the fall of 2026, his contract will run out, and he's not signing a new one. And Lewandowski has rejected every effort made by the Barca board to sign something. And the January window is hitting up fast. There's so much rumors going on around about some calling him into Saudi, some nations calling him some big clubs in Europe. But is it the right time for Lewandowski to leave Barca in this window, this winter window coming? Paulo?
Yeah, well, I don't think he's going to leave this winter. He might see out his contract, and leave. And you talk about him not doing. I mean, not signing new contract. It depends on the kind of contract. He might be wanting more than 1 or 2 years, and Barcelona is offering him.
Not just the 1 year, even the money.
Even the money itself also. And you look at him now, he's like 37 years old.
He's 37, yes.
And if he should sign maybe 1 or 2 years, then by the time the contract expires, it will be like around 38, 39, 40. So there's a lot to play. He needs to take his time. This might be his last contract. He's going to sign. He might even retire after signing. But I still feel he won't be leaving Barcelona this winter transfer window. He's going to see out his contract, but he might still sign probably 1 year extension if the right offer for him is being presented to him.
All right. So if he's not going to leave at the transfer window, let's say by the end of the summer break, which club can possibly realistically want to sign him based on his age as well as his wages?
I just think his pension at Saudi, you'll get pension there.
But we hear rumors that some big European giants want to sign him.
I think it will just be a rumor, because I don't see, because if you look at the body language of the big teams now, they don't want to spend money. They don't want to put players on big wages. If you want Lewandowski on your books now, you have to pay. And we know the country that is paying. So I think, except maybe he doesn't want the harsh weather, or maybe he's just contented like Cruz and some other players. So I think that maybe it's time to cash out, either the MLS or the Saudi League.
Or the Arabas. Now the last question here is, do you think his refusal to sign another contract may be based on the kind of arrangement? Maybe Barca is giving him less time and he still has ambition to play more, and he doesn't want to play second fiddle. Paulo mentioned something like that earlier, right? Like the terms of contracts might not be favorable. Could it be because of the kind of offer? Maybe not finance, perhaps the time.
Realistically, all those things will come in between, because there's this unrealistic confidence people get in themselves. The reality is that he's 37.
Yes.
Now, it can't pace off with a 26 years old. And this is a competition whereby you need the best of the best. And I understand the fact that, yes, he's aging, but you have to look at the Barcelona books. They have to balance their books. It's one of their big wage earners. So there's a way that if he leaves, it will free up some stage, and we know the challenge they're having with their wage limit. So
yes,
I think that it will be best for both parties to part ways, because Barcelona will not want to place that kind of a player on, because now it's about keeping one and letting go of the other. Now, if you are keeping a 37, 38, 39 years old player, you have to block out a young star.
True.
You have to block out maybe the next 5 years of Barcelona. Well, what will Lewandowski give after this season? It's not really clear. Even by January, he can begin. In fact, he's already declining. Forget the hat-trick he scored how many days ago. How consistent has he been in that form? So, and he's against Eche. What did you see him in their Clasico at all?
Yes,
these are the questions.
These are the questions, and if you have other issues or you have other observations about Lewandowski and the Barca deal, please put it in our comment section. Once again, gentlemen, ladies and fans and viewers, boys and girls all over the world, this is Premier Sports Fan Center, and we are here on Talk Sports. And in this edition, we have talked about a number of issues, and we're still on. Should you want to rewind at any point in time, you can just pull back, scroll back, and go listen to it again, and then comment on it, and then send it to Premier Sports Fan Center, and tell somebody about the page. Tell them to like our page on YouTube, on Facebook, and join us as well. Subscribe so you can get all our information right on time.